Hello YouTube fam, happy September vlog. It's been a few months since I made an update video, so I'm just jumping on to provide you with one of those because again, a lot of changes had happened since my last video. My last video from a few months back, I had got myself an office space that I was going to do my practicum out of. I started a lash and brow business. I gave notice to my daycare families that I was closing the doors down. I was moving homes. Like, there was so much going on, and I was so excited and eager for all the changes. But as time went on, I was kind of told that the lash and brow business was going to take off. Long story short, that's not what happened. I was told that lash lifts and tints were becoming more popular than lash extensions, and I was not providing lash extensions. And where I live, so many people do lash extensions. But the lash lift and tints and the brow lamination and tints and waxing did not take off the way that I anticipated, in the way that I was told that it would. I think I maybe had like 4 or 5 paying clients. So it was kind of a flop, which was really unfortunate. I even got myself a business license. I spent thousands of dollars in product. I got myself the office space and all the supplies and the beds and the decorations and everything. And it was a flop. So, I started my daycare back up, which mentally I'm still not like, I don't think I've like yet processed it, because as we all know, like I was at like basically my wit's end with it. I definitely did not want to do it anymore. I think that doing it out of my home really affected like my mood, and like how I just was mentally. Like, there was constantly toys everywhere, and I was cooking and I was cleaning and I was changing diapers and doing nap times and playing, and the list goes on, and it just wasn't rewarding for me anymore. But financially, I need to do something. And so I started applying for jobs, and I was offered a job as a child and youth behavioralist downtown, which was super exciting. And I knew that it was going to be more tools for the toolbox for me, because as you guys know, I am in school. I got just 11 months left until I'm opening a private practice for counseling for children and youth. So I thought that it would be super beneficial to kind of go down that route and gain some more knowledge and experience. But again, financially, working it out with like, okay, I need to find daycare for my son, which I was unable to do. And like picking my kids up from school and drop them off at school. I'm sorry, Maverick wants to. Can you say hello? Hi. So it didn't work out. So I ended up turning the job down, and I just started the daycare back up. So yeah, still coming to terms with that. But again, a lot of changes. But what I will discuss with you today, because most of you guys that watch me are either here for my teeth videos or my weight loss videos. And since I don't have a ton to update on my dentures, I will discuss about the weight loss / weight gain that's been going on. So the last time I was talking to you guys, I was drinking the Prove It ketone drinks. I loved them. Flavor was good. They curbed my cravings. I was being successful at losing weight from them. As you guys can tell from my previous videos, I would do the 60-hour reboot systems or the 5-day intermediate fasting systems. I would drink my 2 ketones a day. I felt good. And yeah, but the weight was coming off. And then randomly one day, the weight just started going up, and the scale kept moving up and up and up. And I got really frustrated. And what happens when Crystal gets frustrated about weight loss, Crystal gives up. She throws the towel and she throws her hands up and she says she's all done until the next time I want to lose weight. And usually what kind of stalls me in weight loss is because my binge eating becomes a thing again. But in this case, it didn't. One thing that I will say about Prove It is that it helped me, like, it helped my body, like, reprogram itself. 100%. I don't think I've binge eaten since I started taking Prove It ketones. So that is one thing that I'll say about Prove It, that I was successful. It did help me with my binge eating. It got me off of that vicious cycle. But the weird thing is, yeah, the weight gain. Why am I all of a sudden starting to gain weight? So I started thinking about it, and for those who know me, you know that I had a total thyroidectomy in January. Those of you who are new to my channel, I had uncontrolled Graves' disease for several years. And this, want water? Yeah, I had uncontrolled Graves' disease that was not getting any better with medications. So I had the surgery to remove my thyroid, and I was put on 175 milligrams of Synthroid a day. I was actively taking the Synthroid every single day, every morning. The thing about Synthroid is it has to be taken on an empty stomach 30 minutes to an hour before you eat or drink anything. So I was finding the only thing that gets me out of bed really in the morning is my coffee. So it was a big struggle I was finding to, I'd wake up and I'd have my cup of coffee and be like, oh crap, I forgot my meds. And oh, it's fine, I'll take them in a little bit. And then I would eat. So then I switched it up and I started taking it in the evening time. Because I don't binge eat anymore, I basically eat dinner and I don't eat anything else after that. So the evening time was better for me to take it. But then I started misplacing my pills. Or I wouldn't say that I did, but I left them in a specific spot downstairs in the downstairs kitchen. And my husband has the thing about meds, they belong in a bathroom, and then they would go missing, and then I couldn't find them, and he didn't remember where he put them. And so I'd skip a day or two, and then I would take one, and then there was always an excuse. I couldn't either find them, or I ate something, or I drank something, or I forgot. So that kind of happened. I wasn't being due diligent and taking my medication like I need to. On top of that, my doctor that I had moved back to the mainland. And with the shortage of doctors right now, I no longer have a family doctor. And because I'm running a daycare, it's extremely hard for me to just go wait in a line at a walk-in clinic. And it's not even guaranteed that you're going to get in to see the walk-in doctor. So I have not had my blood work done since probably February or March, and we are the end of September. Have my levels changed? I can guarantee you they have. Am I on the right dose? I'm probably not on the right dose. Do I think that's why I'm gaining weight? Probably. So I have made an appointment with, I don't even know what doctor it is, but the earliest they could get me in was October 8th. To get my blood work done to see where my levels are at. But I'm so disappointed, you guys. I'm back up to 270 pounds. And like, I can feel it on me. There are certain clothes that like a month ago used to fit, and now it's just like I go put on a coat and it's like super tight, and I'm uncomfortable in my own skin. The only female gym that we had in town shut its doors down. I'm too self-conscious to go to a co-ed gym. I know these sound like excuses, but I just am. I'm uncomfortable. I don't know what to do. I mean, sure, there's outside I could go for a walk. But it's becoming like winter and fall, and it's cold and it's rainy, and I don't know, maybe I just got like all these, maybe these are excuses, but mentally, that's just how I feel. But yeah, between the thyroid medication, thyroid numbers probably more than likely being off. They usually start you at a starting dose, but you get blood work done like every month because your numbers will change and so will your meds. And if your meds aren't the proper amount, then your thyroid levels are out, and that's when you can see weight gain or weight loss or different side effects. I have been extremely tired lately. This is probably another one of those symptoms because my thyroid levels need to be checked. So the last time that I had spoke to my endocrinologist, I had told him, it was only like a month after my surgery, and I had told him that I had noticed like an increase in weight gain. And he wanted me the following month to get blood work done. And then he said, so long as my vitamin D levels were good, because my vitamin D was very, very low, that he wanted me to look back at either Saxenda, Ozempic, or Mounjaro, which is a new one that I hadn't heard about before. I've been on Saxenda before. People that follow my journey know that I was very successful and I lost a lot of weight. I was down to 209 pounds from my heaviest weight of 315. And I was very successful, but I vomited every day, all day. I felt like crap. One of the reasons why my teeth probably rotted out of my head a lot more quicklier than what they should have is because the acid would just eat at my teeth. What do you see? Yeah, Rachel. And so I didn't really want to go back on Saxenda, but at the same time I kind of did because I knew I would do probably very well on it again. Ozempic, I only did one shot. I had the same symptoms as Saxenda. But the endocrinologist did bring up mounjaro. For those of you who know what it is, or don't know what it is, it's a weekly injectable that you take, basically like Ozempic. It is FDA approved for weight loss. It's a little bit more expensive. Many insurance places do not cover it, but he wanted me to do some research into it and look into it. So I have been, or I did a couple times, but I'm like, nah, it's fine. I'll lose it on my own. But now that I'm seeing like, it's just like packing on so heavily again, and I'm starting to feel like I'm getting scared that I'm getting back up to my heaviest weight if something doesn't change. And because I'm not binge eating no more, I'm stressed out, and I'm at this point, I'm willing to just do anything, even if it's just to just jumpstart things again. Jumpstart my metabolism. I don't know what I'm looking for at this point. I cannot let myself gain any more weight. And so I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's this website called livewell.ca, and it's where you pay $99 for this consult. You fill out all this information, and then they are medical practitioners that can prescribe you medications online. They can ship it to your house, or they can fax in a prescription to the pharmacy. So I did that today for Mounjaro. So $99 came out of my bank. And if you're not accepted, they give you your $99 back. And if you are accepted, I'm assuming they take it, but I don't feel like it's part of the fee of the actual medication. I think it's just that's the consult. That's how much it costs you just to get a doctor to approve you. So I feel like I might have screwed up there, considering I do have a doctor's appointment in a few weeks. But regardless, who has tried this medication is what I want to know. What were your side effects? Have you been on Saxenda? Have you been on Ozempic and have switched to Mounjaro? Were your side effects similar? Did you have more weight loss success on Mounjaro? Because I have heard that more people lose more weight on Mounjaro. So I'm curious if you guys have been on it. Please let me know everything about it. You can get so much information from Google. I get that. But to hear from like real people about things is just so much more better. You get like a broader spectrum of like just real people. I like listening and hearing reviews from people, not so much like just Dr. Google and Googling symptoms or, oh, you can expect to lose up to this amount of weight sort of thing, right? So, yeah, anyways, that is where I'm at. That's how things have been going. Crystal's not mentally doing that great. However, my practicum, I'm back to school as of yesterday, so that's really exciting. And practicum is starting now. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it kind of gives me like a little bit more routine and structure back into my life. Can you do that? But yeah. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys go, but please, 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 if you have been on any 3 of these medications or even contrave and switched to mounjaro, because I've been on Saxenda, I've been on contrave, I've been on ozempic. So if you've been on any of those 3 and you've switched to mounjaro, please give me your advice, and your thoughts on it, because I think that will help me decide if this is a route I want to go or if I should just maybe go back on Saxenda. I don't know. Also, if you live in Canada, more so specifically British Columbia, how much did mounjaro cost you? Because I can't seem to figure that information out. So any information you guys have, I would be greatly appreciated. Write it in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little dingy bell for my next videos. And I will send you guys an update as soon as I find out if I was accepted for it or not. Bye for now.